what is going on today, you guys? The day has finally come and we found some time to do some restoration here. And we're going to be starting with my favorite find I possibly have ever found. And that is going to be the double trigger double barrel shotgun, you guys. All right, here's the shotgun that I'm talking about, you guys. I will have that video link in the description of when I found this. Check that out if you haven't seen it yet. It's a pretty old video now. I've only found a few guns, but I feel like I got super lucky with this one here, you guys. So the first step in our electrolysis process is we want to get this shotgun wrapped in this wire and basically just leave a little hook on there, and I'll show you why after. All right, we got this thing wrapped up in our wire here. So let's go to the bucket and I'll show you the next step. So here is our electrolysis tank, you guys. As you can see, the water is pretty dirty from the last thing that we had in here, but basically you just stick it in the water and you want to hook up your ground lead to the end of your wire here, you guys. And what I have here is 4 pieces of rebar that you want to hook up the positive side to. And that creates a chemical reaction with this powder in the water, you guys. So let's hook up our ground lead and let's see what's gonna happen here. Now immediately when I hooked up that ground, you guys, you could see the bubbles starting to form around there. And that is that chemical reaction. And what happens here is the rust gets pulled off of our gun and it's going to get magnetized to our 4 rebars here. Except our shotgun here is a little bit long for our bucket. So I'll let this sit here for maybe half hour, 20 minutes. And then I'll take it and I'll flip it over to get that bottom side. All right, our shotgun actually sat overnight here, you guys. And the reason for that is because I realized that it makes a much better ground connection when you wrap the wire around this rebar here and actually connect the ground clamps directly on the rebar instead of just on that little piece of wire. But anyways, let's get this thing out of the bucket and I want to flip it around here so that we can get the big rust chunks off of the handle there, you guys. Let's check it out. Here are the barrels after soaking overnight, you guys. So what this is going to do here is this is really going to soften up all those big rust flakes so that when I take my screwdriver and go through here, it's just literally gonna all fall off, you guys. And hopefully we can get some good luck with the barrels there, you guys, because those are absolutely packed full of rust. All right, you can see the action already forming around the wire there, you guys. Again, that's that chemical reaction removing the rust. So we'll leave this sit for a couple hours here and we'll check on the lower half in a little bit. All right, you guys, we've had our shotgun soaking in our electrolysis tank for almost 24 hours here. Let's get the clamps off and check it out. That actually looks pretty good here, you guys. Seems like most of the big rust chunks have worked their way off. This bucket was so full of rust this morning that I actually put fresh water and detergent in there, which I think helped out a lot. But at this point, let's get the wire off here and get it on the bench and start scraping away at all the loose chunks. All right, now that we got it under some better light here, we can see what the electrolysis did, and it certainly did a good number on this thing, you guys. Now you can start to see the outline of like the handle and the trigger guard there, and even in between the barrels. There's still a lot of chips that I want to get off of here, but if you look right here, it's actually down to the bare metal, you guys. So what I think we're gonna do here is I'm gonna scrape on the inside of the barrels and around the trigger guard and stuff like that, and we're gonna re-soak this thing, perhaps even overnight. Is there a little bit of an iron sight at the bottom of there? Is that what that is? I don't want to chip that away if that's what that is.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No?
Maybe.
No, it's a rust flake. Ooh, that would be cool.
It is coming off.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of buildup on here, you guys. Definitely making some good progress, though. I knew this was going to be a hard restoration here. Check that out, you guys. Starting to break out of its rust shell. There's quite a bit of bare metal right there. Just tapping it with a hammer there, it just kind of all broke apart. It actually worked pretty darn well. That crevice in between the two barrels there, you guys, is super rusted up. I gotta really get the rust chips out of there, but it's also delicate here. Like that, starting to pump through there. I don't know what these two things are, but I can get my screwdriver underneath them. I don't know. It almost just looks like a piece of wire connecting from there
Some kind of rail
to there. Yeah, right. That's weird, man. But yeah, I can definitely get my
Maybe it's a bumper for when you snap the barrel down and it
Doesn't smash your hand or
Something, I
something.
don't know.
Who knows, you guys? Super cool stuff here. Is this John Wayne shotgun? Who knows, you guys? Might be hard to see on camera there, you guys, but when I get my screwdriver blade in there, I can actually flex the two barrels apart, being very gentle, of course, but that tells me that I need to get all of that gunk out of there, you guys, and without damaging this. There's actually a hole right there. And that went in way too easy to be like destructive and just broke it there, you guys. I think that's supposed to be there for something. I have absolutely no idea what model we have here yet. Still got quite a bit of chipping away to do, you guys, but making some epic progress here. This thing is night and day already. All right, well, that took a little longer than what I thought, you guys. But this thing was encased in like a rust shell still. And I got like 90% of it off there. Really just remaining is the delicate spots there, you guys, like around the handle and the triggers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right back in the tank and let it work on the layer that was underneath all the rust that we chipped away, you guys. And we'll check back with you when that's all done. All right, we did let the shotgun soak for another 24 hours in the electrolysis bucket, you guys. And just looking at the top of this water there, you guys, you can see all of the rust that magnetized towards our rebar on the side of the bucket. So even after all that scraping, there is still quite a bit of rust on there, you guys. Let's take the leads off and check it out. All right, I got the shotgun back on the bench here under some better lighting here, you guys. And we can really see all the details in this thing, but unfortunately, I think there is some permanent damage. And taking a closer look at this section here, it makes me feel like it was a two-piece barrel or something like that, or at least two different materials here. From here to the end of the barrel, it's definitely solid metal, but as soon as you get to here, it's definitely rotted out. You can feel it soft just by pushing on it with your fingers. And that is not rust in there. That's the wood handle that extends to what I believe begins the solid barrel. I didn't really figure out what model this is yet, you guys. When I first laid this on the bench, it was a ball of rust. Even after our first electrolysis round, it was still encased in a rust shell there. Definitely want your feedback on this. If there's some further steps that you want to see me take, if I should leave it alone, or maybe someone recognizes this shotgun and can tell me what model it is. this. I feel like trying anything else on here is just gonna do more harm than good. Again, I'm still pretty new to restoring stuff like this, but I appreciate each and every one of you for watching here today. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more restorations. I have plenty of cool pieces to show you that I want to restore. Have a great rest of your night. Oh my gosh! Check this out, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Let's look at this sign first.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this one, dude.
Dude, holy
Bell
cow.
system. Oh, ring bell for service. What is this? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my, I didn't even realize that, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this, dude.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Man, it has two triggers.
Does it?
Yes, it has
does.
two triggers
Shut
on there,
up.
dude.
A double barrel with two triggers?
Wow,
Bro.
dude, is this flintlock or how the heck is this?
That's gotta be antique.
super cool,
It does.
man.
You guys, look at. Show the trigger.
Yeah,
It
check
literally
out.
has two triggers.
Boom,
What?
boom. And then you watch. I think that's one that you'd flip down and throw a couple.
Oh, no way.
That's crazy cool, dude.